Hey guys, welcome back to the Average Clasher channel. We're going to dive right into it today. We are going to do duos mostly today, I think. So we'll see what happens, but I think that's the plan. This is going to be a longer video. I just want to show you guys how duos work. We did a decent amount of 1v1s. And when I first started my bigger account, duos was not available when you just started off, or it wasn't available at all. And that's kind of one thing I would point out, guys, too, is when you're listening to, other YouTubers and other people giving you advice in Clash, some of them have created their account, didn't create accounts for years. They've been using the same account for quite a while, and things have changed pretty drastically over the years. So definitely make sure that you're watching up-to-date videos. That's why we're probably going to do these. If there are big releases, we'll probably just create a new account and start over again so that it stays up to date. Back to the match, guys. Maro and Esteban they're not doing too well. All right. Esteban might have even quit. Level 6 Pekkas, though. I'm shocked they're doing this bad. I think Esteban quit. So one thing you might have noticed, guys, and you might be wondering about, is why did I just let that Pekka knock down the tower? And I do that a decent amount. If I have a substantial lead and I don't have much elixir, I'll let that Pekka, or whatever the enemy card is, advance on the towers, take them out. Most units will get killed by the towers if you just let them go for a certain period of time. And I use that time to charge up my elixir so that I can launch a massive attack at the end. And I think my teammate was kind of on the same page there. So 2 punches from the giant, and that's over. Like we know, guys, like we say, the #1 rule of Average Clasher, be a good sport. So definitely throw him a thanks or chicken emoji. And the other thing I want you to notice here, guys, right there, I try to add almost everybody after a match if they play well. So this is pretty beneficial for a few reasons. One, you'll have people to play with when you come online. I'll show you guys how to do that a little later, how to pull up your friends list and invite people to play. But the other reason too is that if you start your own clan, or if you join another clan, you can pull up that friends list. And if that friend is not already in a clan, you can invite them. So it can be really helpful early on to start building that friend list so that you have some contacts for when you go and make your own clan. Most of you will. Recruiting for a clan in Clash Royale is pretty difficult. If you're coming from Clashofclans, it's definitely way easier there. There's a global chat and everything, but in Clash Royale, it's pretty difficult. So definitely if you get into a good clan, you should probably stay there for a while. It's kind of difficult to find. One, it's difficult to recruit for a clan, and it's pretty hard to find a decent clan these days too. And just kind of an update on the match, guys. Obviously, we're winning. Again, like we said before, sometimes you'll get into matches and whether it's duos, singles, tournaments, war, or whatever, or whatnot, sometimes the enemy will be a higher level or a lower level, and that's just for matchmaking purposes. They need to pull from a bigger pool of players so that you're constantly playing. Okay, it looks like they gave up. Give them an early good game, guys. Rule #1. Everybody knows the rules. Always be a good sport. In all seriousness, though, guys, if you're looking to, make friends with some of these people, you might want to hold off on the taunting and making fun of them a little bit. But especially in duos. In duos, actually, after the matches, you can pull up your activity, and you can see who you've played for. I don't know how long it goes back. You can pull up who you played, and you can click on their profiles and recruit them. So definitely being a little bit nice can definitely help in that area. Build up those contacts, like we said. Oh my gosh. Okay, they're really coming at us now. I don't know what happened that first half of the game. I think we got a little bit cocky too. So that was are they gonna win? No, okay, there we go. Double knights, single knights, explosion, musketeers, giants. And this is a pretty good Clash Royale deck, guys. So, you know, you might want to play a different way. How I like to play, especially in the beginning. I like a few meat eaters. Those are big troops that you put down that have high hit points, and they pave the way to get to the tower. And I like quick troops that do quick hits. So I find that at the lower levels, a lot of these guys, a lot of the opponents that you're going to play are going to have trouble reacting. They're newer. They don't necessarily know how to play the game. So throwing large numbers at them can actually be, in my experience, a little bit more strategic than just throwing big hitters at them. All right, this is a... Oh, no. See this guy's... Remember, I am a level 3 castle, so I don't know how I got matched up here. My teammate must be a level 6. So we will give you... we will give you an early look at the Electro Giant. It's a pretty good card. Can definitely build around it. And you can see here, guys, I'm the one putting down the Musketeer. And I pretty much know that we're going to lose this already, actually. Yeah, we're done. A level 8. Level 8 Prince, and I have a level 4 Knight. There's some matches, guys, where, you know, it's not really going to matter what you do. If you're out-leveled and outranked, you're probably not going to win. Oh boy. There we go. Double giants. It looks like Savage Allen and Regina know the #1 rule of average clasher: be a great sport. And just some, while we're in the process of losing, guys, a few tips. Definitely, #1, always fight till the end. You never know what's gonna. Are we gonna? Oh my gosh! Well, the point I was gonna make, guys, was always keep fighting. You never know if you're gonna just pull it out, and this is a perfect example. There was no reason we should have won that. Oh my gosh. Holy cow, that was a crazy match. And see, guys, look at this. We're back to castle level 3, and just the match before, they were level 7, and we were level 6. So we're back on even ground now, so we should be able to compete a little better. Wow, they really like the goblin hordes, huh? Oh, no. Okay. Well, that was a waste. Oops. Yeah, my teammate's mad. That'll happen, guys. So in doubles, it can be a little bit tough to predict what your teammate's going to do. They can be lagging on their end. For all I know, I can be lagging a little bit on my end. A lot of times you might find yourself putting, doubling up efforts, putting down cards that you don't need to put down. So definitely always exercise a little bit of patience in doubles. If your teammate is aggressive, you'll definitely want to be even more patient just to see what they do. Always use the first 30 seconds, guys, to just kind of feel your teammate out. It's okay to play defense in duos more than singles, in my opinion, because your teammate's there to back you up. And while, before I was about to talk about, what you can take out of losing, but we wound up winning. But the second point I did want to make is that you don't get discouraged because you are going to lose games. You're going to lose matches. And sometimes, your deck can't be built to defend everything necessarily. It can be really difficult to put together a deck like that. For example, right now, if somebody dropped a golem on us, it would be pretty hard to take out. So do know that sometimes you're going to, get matched up against people, and there's not going to be a whole lot that you can do to win because your decks just don't match up well. Ricky and Grandita. And this goes back, that actually wasn't intentional, guys, but we actually split the lanes. So back to what I was talking about in previous videos, when you're winning by a decent amount, a kind of aggressive move, I guess you could say, is, splitting the lanes is what I call it. So if you have one tower down and there's one tower up, you can put some troops on the right side and some on the left and make your opponent decide which one that they're going to save. Rule number 1, everybody knows the rules. Be a good sport. Oh. Not everybody wants to be friends with you either, guys. So that hurt my feelings, but that's fine. We'll upgrade the knight. And just so you know, guys, just to cover again, I'm not necessarily having any strategy for upgrading units. At this point, I am kind of pushing and rushing towards getting my castle level to 5 and 6. At level 5, you can start participating in events. And some of those events, when you get, free gold for winning, you get different cards, you get legendaries, you get a whole bunch of stuff, emotes. And then at level 6, you can start doing clan wars, and that's really what we're gunning for here. So definitely, if you are playing and you're just starting, or you're starting a new account, you can be a little more strategic if you want to. But most of the cards that I'm upgrading, guys, anyways, I've played before, so I kind of subconsciously know what I'm doing. Okay, that was a great drop by my teammate. You see, he put that knight there, let it defend against all the incoming traffic, kept the musketeer alive, and this is how you start building momentum, guys. Now we cleared that. We have a strong level 6 P.E.K.K.A. and a musketeer. That tower is going to go down. There we go. Cosman and Yule. Soldier boy, tell him Yule. Be a good sport. My teammate gets it. And see, guys, this is a case again. You see how we just let that P.E.K.K.A. just kind of mash on the tower? That's on purpose. We both, if you drop a troop and try to defend that P.E.K.K.A., one, it was almost already there. And secondly, let them waste their elixir trying to knock down that tower, because we're so close to just hitting the main castle that it doesn't matter. That's a great one right there. Man, Thanos is good. Thanos is a good good partner. Okay, here we go. And this is kind of cool about duos, guys. Sometimes every once in a while, if you play a decent amount of matches, you'll find somebody that you have very good complementary decks with, and that you kind of match play styles, and you will go on a run. So let's see. Oof. Ouchie. And in later videos, guys, we'll go over, specifically how you should build the best Clash Royale deck for 2021. And then Also building the best Clash Royale deck for 2022 as well. And it will be covering these, relative trophy levels. And then as this account upgrades, we'll cover more. I also have an account with about, I think I might have hit around 6,000 trophies. I'll post some content from that too. I'll show you guys some higher level matches so you can know what to expect. Maybe just see some of the legendaries and other cards and the skill level people have up there, okay? And you can see here, this is just the player that I mesh well with. You can tell almost from that first match, we're dominating people. So this is definitely somebody that you would want to add as a friend, so that hopefully at some point you can recruit them to your clan, and they can help you win wars and whatnot. Lord Thanos. You got the Avengers assembled here. All right, guys, so we dropped a giant all the way at the back. The reason people do that sometimes, if you're wondering, is so that you can build a little bit of momentum. And you see, if you drop your giant or some other kind of tanky card at the back, you can let it walk out a little bit. And while it's walking out, you're going to be building up a ton of elixir, and you can stack units like we're doing right now. This is just kind of a runaway train coming at them. There's really nothing they can do to stop this now. Lord Thanos. He gets it. Rule number 1. If you've been here a little while or if you've watched this video, let me know in the comments what rule number 1 is. I'll remind you, rule number 1 is always be a good sport. Do chicken emojis. Say good game, even if it's not a good game. Oh, level 7. Level 7 for... Okay. See, guys, so just a kind of quick note on to see how things change. With my big account, my main account, I probably started that like maybe 1 or 2 years ago. And I believe back then, that goblin cage didn't exist. So you can kind of see how the game changes, which is why you want to make sure that you're watching up-to-date videos. Right? Because if you just started playing Clash Royale and you went looking for tips and things and you pulled up a video from 2017, it can be okay, but a lot of the information and strategies and things are going to be outdated. And I'm so old, I guess, that back when I started playing, there wasn't duos for a while. You know what? Let me know in the comments or the messages. Let me know when you started playing Clash Royale. Were you around when it was only singles? That'd be interesting to know. After this match, guys, I think we're going to wrap up. This video went a little long. If Thanos keeps playing, maybe we'll stick around. But let's see. Letting them know a little bit early that this game is over. Sometimes, guys, you can use... It can seem like a jerk move to use those, but it can be kind of an emotional part of the game, right? Luring, kind of antagonizing people. It can... some people do react to it, and they will... they'll make moves that they wouldn't otherwise. They'll get agitated and make bad decisions. So it's not always a bad play to kind of try to annoy people with your emotes and your messages. All right, guys, that's going to do it. We're going to win this one. I will see you guys in the next video. If you have any questions, post them in the comments. I will get to them, even if it's for experienced players. Rule number 1, be a good sport. Good game, guys. Okay, and he left. See you guys.